Good Monday evening, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe Tarkov's actually working right now. Should be. Had to tweak my OBS settings a wee bit, but it's showing now, so I think it's working. So, after a year away, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some good old-fashioned Tarkov vacation. So, I checked this a couple weeks back, and I realized that had apparently been the fact the entire time. PVE Tarkov doesn't wipe, and I thought it did, which is part of the reason I haven't touched it in a year, as I was waiting for the I was waiting for 1.0 so the wipes would stop, but apparently that's just not a thing that happens anymore. So it kind of makes sense for the PVE version not to wipe, as you're not directly competing with a bunch of different people for assorted tomfoolery. So, if you're interested in how I got to where I am now, there's a whole bunch of streams available uploaded here, or you can actually go back and view all the live streams. I think I did more than 80 of them, between single-player Tarkov, the mod, and the official PvE version. I might have actually broke 100 Tarkov streams last year. If you want to see how I got to this point with this build. So, I don't remember where I was. I don't remember how far along I was, what I had accomplished, what I hadn't. So I'm going to go through here bit by bit, see what I need, see what I don't need, see what's new. And then go forward from there. Going to have to refamiliarize myself with it all. Not seeing any particularly new or exciting recipes here. These all look fairly standard. Okay. And on over here to the L filtering unit, which is complete. I can actually install it now. Good, good. Now, I don't know if I have any air filters. I do not, so that's something I can either keep an eye out for or start building now. Booze generator. I need more water. Colt circle. Generator's looking good. Oh, gym heating, illumination is all done. Lavatory, anything new in the lavatory? Let's give everything a chance to load and we'll check it out. Now it is going to be a little while before I jump straight into the first match, the first raid, because I need to figure out where I am, what I'm looking for, what I'm doing. Check the new barters, check my kit to make sure I'm actually running something decent. Okay. And of course, see what I need for my next hideout upgrades. Interactions play? What is play? I don't know, but okay. Security, shooting range, vents. Most of it's done. I could. Med Station 3 is ready to install as well. Good, good. Oh. Let's see what new stuff is from Med 3. Make a defib, capacitors and wires. Med Station 3 is the last. Cats. Make my own lead X's now if I need them for whatever reason. Make AFAX. Nice, nice. I don't know if that one is a new or an old. And then there's always the propitols I can make. Those are relatively easy. Alright, nutrition unit. There was one other one that had just completed. Okay. There's more than one recipe from the water collector now. That's new. These two are new. And I'm guessing this is just refilling bottles. Also a nice new thing. Intelligence Center is ready to upgrade. So might as well get that one started. It's going to take me 6 hours, but insurance return time is up and down. Yeah, might as well get that one done. And weapon rack is ready to go too. Beautiful. Alright, so let me see. Level 3 weapon rack first and foremost. Bunch of lamps, wires, drills. I've got everything else. So drill, wires, lamps. I need a ton of. Hall of Fame, more lamps, more drills. Gear rack. More drills, more lamps. Aramid and a wrench. Okay, so stash 4. This is the next big one. I need one more ratchet, a bunch of bolts. Level 2 intel centers going up. Okay, so alright, so that's hideout taken care of. Let's take a look at me. I was running a M4 and an M700. I was probably chasing some flavor of sniper kills if I had this thing that I was carrying. T20 backpack ain't terrible. Bastion ain't terrible. Comtac 6s. 4 mags for the M4. A cat and IFAC. 2 empty-ish IFACs. Spare money. Rubles for vehicle extracts. Alright, so this is a grand old mess. I got 4 tags telling me I'm going to need to be markerizing something. So I'm going to check my missions before I head in. What's in here? Knives, grenades, and night vision. Keys. How about my Holodniks? Beer and booze almost entirely. Sugar. Bunch of sugar so I can keep making that stuff. Alright. That's right, I was putting duffels and duffels and duffels and duffels for some reason. I can't remember. Maybe paracord? Maybe. Got a bunch of empty space here. Bunch of empty space there. Good. My cases are empty. Grenades, raptors, some hexagons. Almost completely empty Poyas. Good. Alright, so a lot of my stash is starting. I had started cleaning it all out, which is a good thing. I need key bags primarily. So I have a ton of keys here that I could sort through. SV9. Why do I have an SV98? That's a almost empty junk box. Let me check something here. Because there was the scav junk box that I needed a junk box for back in the day. Let me see if the scav junk box is still a thing. It is. Bitcoin farm. Yeah, I'm gonna need an empty one and a rooster and another lion. So I got most of that clear. Okay. And an AVS down at the bottom with nothing in it. So 6B13, what plates am I running? 4s. Not wonderful, but not terrible either. That one's complete. I think this one was the one. 1 slot. And then you. Alright, so that takes care of all of that. Let me see. Survey reward. Yeah, of course I ran out of those. That's not... What are you trying to say? You should have gotten all your returned items earlier. Now they're gone. Eh, well, figured. That's not a surprise. It's been a frackin' year. Of course I'm not going to get my insurance returns. That's not a surprise at all. Alright then, so on over to my missions. Let's see what I got active right now. Chumming. Gold neck chains in the microwave, 3rd floor of the dorms on customs. Middle wooden cabin, sawmill on woods. Interchange kills of PMCs. Living high, I need 2 bronze lions, so I need 3 more bronze lions. 2 for this mission, 1 for a hideout upgrade. Sew it good. Blackrock chest rigs. Sniper scavs using a bolt action rifle. Any location, so that doesn't matter. Two adrenalines. MPX for Gunsmith 12. I think I have an MPX on my wall. I'll have to check for that. Survive in exchange from interchange 7 fracking times. Ew. Stash the 6B47 helmets, olive drab, and the specialized place on interchange. And the gazelles. Got one of the gazelles. Need to get the 6B47s. Lighthouse, bears on lighthouse. That one would be easy enough. Any target around the helicopter area, circulate. So Ragman, any backpacks or tack rigs? Roger, roger. Scavs using a 12 gauge on lighthouse. PMCs will wearing a balaclava and scav vest on lighthouse. That's going to be a pain in the butt. First book of clothes design on interchange. Perfect mediator, working on it. Imports. VPXs. Glukar, that's reserve. Command bunker on reserve. The hell is this? Huh. Eliminate scavs around the chalet on lighthouse. Got a lot of lighthouse bullying I need to do. L1. Okay. Cults. Customs marker. Where was the ritual? Oh, I need the marked room key for that. First arsenal duty room. I need keys for all of these. Striker and a LAV 3 on streets. Lighthouse. Another striker on lighthouse. BMPs on reserve. Those 2 are both in locked locations. Streets, ground zero. Factory. Okay. Eliminate rogues and turn in LBT equipment. Alright, so that's done. I just need to stash a bomber and the hipsters in the barber shop. I think I remember where the barber shop was. MBT, Drip Out, Raiders and Wartech, Lend-Lease, more Vertexes. Need a bunch of Vertexes. Streets jamming, I need a key for that one. Vitamins. Eliminate PMC in the office area, any floor on factory. Cold-blooded. Long road. Scavs along the shore and main road on Lighthouse. Grenadiers. Shooterborns. Alright, so let's see what the traders got next. Proper's got some missions for me, maybe dailies, maybe actually new missions. Art of Explosion. I need Grenadier for that one. Belka and Strelka. Got a new reconnaissance mission for you. I was able to arrange a deal with the fellows who control the railroad at Old Customs Gas. Haven't sent any of my couriers that way. We got to check it out first. The plan is simple. You fire the green flare and extract. It's like a job Belka did, or was it Strelka, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I'll pay you for risking your skin, but make sure you don't get whacked before getting to that place. And take your time on the exit itself. I've heard enough tale of mechs who shot the flare and run to the exit immediately before the flare even lights up properly. On a completely unrelated note, may interest you in a cheap new helmet with bullet hole vents. Customs to the railroad passage. That's new, I'm thinking. That's where, that's next to Fortress and next to Old Gas. Used to be just a sniper exit, but now I guess they turned it into an extraction, a green flare. What do you want me to do? Sewer manhole on reserve? No, thank you. How about you? Easy Money Part 1 PVE zone. Sup, mate, got a job for you. An old pal of mine is looking for the right people for his business. I don't know the ins and outs, just the first stage of recruitment, so to speak. I see you're interested. You heard anything about the arena yet? You gotta put up flyers around Tarkov. Like, come and check it out, shit like that, you know. Hey, serious people always start small. I got a couple of posters ready for you, but if you lose them, it's in your own bloody problem. Got it? Bring them to the Scav stronghold at the customs terminal. Off you go, then. In the living quarters at the Scav base on customs. Living quarters. Exit the location. Police cordon VX twice. That's easy enough. Gives me the 2 drills I need. That could be a good one. Green tea, juice, and weapons parts. 4 of each. Seizing the initiative. Operational situation in the city is ever changing, meaning I always have to stay on top of what is happening. My people have reported that some operatives have started using the new path from the customs terminal to the Gulf Coast. Previously, the passage was inaccessible there, but I've already had 2 targets evade my groups in the area. I have to see what is going on at that passage. If you accept this task, you'll have to travel all the way from the customs terminal to the coast and extract from there. Transit from customs to shoreline. I don't know where this is. Is this the customs side of thing, or is this the shoreline side of things? I might have to pull up a map to find that one. 10 scavs, any location? Yeah, I'll grab that one. Gunsmith, old friends request. Or find yourself crossing paths with a classmate decades after high school and hardly recognizing them. Although I'd likely shock some of the folks from my class myself, recently a certain guy from my school days reached out to me. After school, he went into the army wanting to join the special forces. It was clear even then that he had a peculiar aptitude for that job. Somehow he found me here and asked me for a favor. He wants to remember his early years in basic training. I'm not a big fan of that sort of hospitality, plus I got heaps of work to do. But let me put it this way, he was very insistent. I don't need any more trouble, so I agreed to his deal, hoping he'd help me sort it all out. Apply with it. Oh, he's got 3 frickin' guns he wants. People say this kind of equipment used to be somewhat standard issue in his job. Orsis T500 Vityaz and a Glock 17. All with the special mods, of course. Rifle was equipped with an ATACR 76x54, Harris, and a suppressor. Probably doesn't matter. Vityaz, I need a micro T1 red dot and a spacer, Zenit RK6, an RK3 pistol, PT3 Classica, Peg 15, blah 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 blah, standard Vityaz. Glock is simple. Double diamond with the thread protector and a Pachmir glove grip. Extendo mag. Alright, so that's a bunch of gun building. Shady contractor. Hey, may be aware that Terror Group's aggressive expansion in Tarkov has raised quite a few questions in its time, no doubt. Back then, they were buying out properties and companies left and right in the Norvinsk region. Some of the deals were clearly shady in nature. Terror Group has had a particularly interesting contractor company called Knossos. Officially, they build amusement parks, playgrounds, and other family entertainment venues. What possible connection can Terror Group's scientific research and playgrounds have? That's exactly why this smells fishy to me. Knossos could be hiding Terror Group documents or equipment. Yet to know for certain, we'd have to examine their facilities, and to do that, we'd have to find some kind of record. We should check out the vehicles in the city center and look for any internal records there. Multiple Ground Zero missions, giving me a reason to go back there. Knossos LLC, senior manager's car on Ground Zero. Friend from Norvinsk and a contact with a programmer from a local military base. He served there in the network and hacking unit. At a hackathon in Norvinsk. After the conflict begun, he disappeared. According to my sources, he hasn't crossed the Tarkov border. I have reason to believe he's still in the city. Take a look around the reserve base. If you find any sign of him, let me know. He's got serious potential. I want to go to the BTR that's been driving around Tarkov. Or used to offer services to PMCs like you. Skier as well. Challenge, let me tell you, but that's beside the point. He hasn't been in touch for quite some time, and now he suddenly asked for help. Something serious has happened. To find out what's going on, there aren't many men of wit and ambition left in Tarkov. People like us should stick together. Okay. BTR driver somewhere on Woods. Hey, did you know the BTR driver was driving around Tarkov? I ordered an important delivery from him, but he's just vanished somewhere. If I had a soldier like that at my disposal, I'd teach him a lesson real quick. How can you delay military cargo shipments? He was supposed to meet with my men yesterday. I need to find that bastard and show him what responsibility means, but the package is more important at the moment. Go find it and hand it over to me. We'll deal with the driver later. Alright, now what you want. Do you know the feeling when you change the layout of your instrument in a seemingly insignificant way that fundamentally changes the working comfort? The Pareto principle, right? Pareto principle. I had a friend who was the epitome of that concept. He was aware of tweaking something failing, standing apart. Blah, blah, blah. His experience made me realize how important ergonomics is in any job. That's right in the garage complex. I always loved cars, especially the American ones. Probably moved somewhere else a long time ago, but his garage might still contain some of his tools or blueprints. Customized tool set as the garage complex on customs. Hand over the found item. Alright, so a lot of these are going to be new things to do. What you got for me? You just got a 2 pieces of cordura. And And you gotta work smarter. You know how heated it can be at the safe exits around here, many die on the road back, not on the actual trip. Times are rough right now, so I advise taking unnecessary risks. Take customs, for example. Some of the exits are now under someone's control, and they're only letting in their own kind. Secure those exits for yourself. Okay. Locate the secret exfil on customs. Obtain a special item to extract through the secret exfil. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Okay, so it's looking like the majority of the missions I'm going to be checking out here are all going to be going through customs. So I got a whole bunch of customs tasks. Easy money. Okay, work smarter, locate the secret exfil. And then I had I think there was a skier job, chumming, chumming, that I need to do some work on. Customs, 3rd floor, microwave neck chains. So, let me see if I have chains. I should. I need 3 chains. There we go. Got 2 more here. 3 more here. Okay, good. So I've got all the chains I need. Bullets. So my first run's going to be going into customs, because I've got a bunch of stuff I can do in customs, including new stuff. I don't think I have a green flare currently, though, for that extraction. Suppose I could get one. Mechanic. Or was it... Who had the green flares? That's the next question. Green flares. Skier maybe. Proper maybe. 9x39 SPP. Reactive yellow. Oh, new key cases. What's the capacity on these? 77. Yeah. I'll definitely be wanting to grab one of those. 550,000 rubles. I mean, I got it. Tank battery barter. I'm not sure I want to do that, though. Key tools. Those are good because you can take them into raid with you. Alright, now which one of you has a damn green flare for me? You don't. Skier, you got a green flare for me? FMJ Lapua. I know one of you has a damn green flare. It's just a matter of which one. Oh, I can buy more of the arena posters. Keeper, how about you? You got greens for me? Keep getting distracted. Stop looking for the flares. I'll spot something else that they're carrying that's nice and shiny. Yeah, no flare. Jaeger maybe. Got some flares. I think I saw it down below. All right. Let's see. Oh, well, all right then. It gave me a green flare. Well, it don't hurt to have a spare. All right, so let's take a peek here. Passion for ergonomics. Locate and obtain a customized tool set at the Garage Complex on Customs. Garage Complex. Is that new? I mean, there were the storage containers, but I don't think that was a garage. That doesn't look like the interior of any room I'm familiar with. That might be a green screen room, I guess. That's possible. Or the area just underneath green screen. I'll have to keep an eye out for it. Bison versus Undertaker poster in the living quarters at the Scav base. Alright, what are you calling Scav base? That's the next question. Scav base. Are they talking about the fortress? Is that Scav base? If that's Scav base, I know where the living quarters are. It's that room with the beds. First floor, one entrance. But I don't know if that's the actual room they're talking about or not. So for now, I'll just take one and I'll see if I can plant it there. I know where these need to go. I know where the flare extraction is. I just need to remember how the bloody hell to use the flare. Alright. So. Should be good. You know what, I'm going to do a scav run, see if I can find the scav base, see if it's something that changed on customs. I'll do a quick scout run. There are a couple places I'm thinking might be considered the scav base. And I can look out for that car inside a building while I do so. Now, since it's been a year since these maps have loaded, it's probably going to take... Well, no, it's not taking any time at all. Beautiful. Already at 48%. Oh. Because, I mean, there's the Scav Tower, which is just a small tower near a gate on the main road. But I don't recall anything that was called Scav Base. So it might be The green screen warehouse, it might be the warehouses next to green screen, the water warehouse, or it might be Fortress. And I'll just have to check. I'll have to see what's what. This is a PVE. Matching shouldn't take this long. There we go. So like I had said all of last week, I did finally run down what the problem was with my Battlefield 6. It's a hardware issue. Without wasting a whole lot of time breaking down the minutiae of that, replacement hardware is on the way, and I'll probably have the time to get that installed and up and running this weekend. I know I said that last week about last weekend, but shit just didn't work out, so I should get the new hardware I need sometime within the next couple days, sometime this week, and then I can get the upgrades done Saturday or Sunday. It might be time for me to start looking into a general upgrade of my system. It's not bad by any means, but it's not, it just doesn't play nice with some of the new stuff that's coming out finally. I'm not one of those folks that has to have brand new equipment every time it hits the shelf. Spend $5,000 a year on a brand new hardware just so I can have the newest, shiniest brand name. Okay, let me see if I can remember what exactly I'm doing. This is just a Clash 2P, but I think it has a laser on it as well. It should have a laser on it as well. Alright, tomfoolery has begun. Is that a person? That's a scav. Yeah, that's a scavvy boy. He ain't angry with me. I'm one of you. We need not fight, fellow scav. We can get along. There's plenty of loot around here for the two of us. No need for conflict, fellow scavvy poo. There's a couple of them over here. So I'm looking for an underground car. I'm gonna get across the river relatively quickly. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time looting through here because this is primarily a exploration run, not a loot run. Hey guys. So probably go far right route through the river. Come up by the tank and the truck over there. Go through by Crack House and then see if the if I could spot anything that would imply that fortress is called Scav Base. That truck didn't used to have lights on. Any signs of life over there? Now, as a lowly little scav, other scavos will leave me alone, and bosses shouldn't be instantly aggro on me. I think they'll kill me if I stick around. I don't think my scav rep is high enough for them to be completely passive towards me. But they should. Hello. Oh, you're not a body. You're okay, this guy is new. He wasn't here before. Osprey 9. Do not need. That's just a loot box, not an actual player body or PMC. So they shouldn't, but like I was saying, the bosses shouldn't be instantly hostile towards me. Wait a minute. This is new. This building didn't used to be open. Maybe this is Scav Base. This building wasn't open a year ago. Okay, yeah, if this is Scav Base, that's easy enough. Hammers. Tubes. I don't think I need the xenomorph. So I'm thinking, yeah, if this ends up being Scav Base, I'll just look for a location that might be like living quarters. So a bunch of beds in here somewhere. SKS attachment X47. That might sell. Ooh, one of the big wooden crates everybody's a fan of. Cheese and bandages and salt. Don't know if I need the alkali, but at this point it's cash. Let's see what we got. Laser module, a Palau, and an SM9. That's multi-laser tac device. I mean, I can just do that. Alright, so I haven't seen anything in this building yet that would be like sleeping quarters, like scav base. G36 bottom rail and more bandages. Thought I heard someone. But it was me. I heard myself. Big old hand drill. Don't need a hand drill right now. Hands fold 4 to 16 by 56. I don't think that's the scope I needed for that that new build the dude wants me to do. Alright, so there was some underground access over here. I'll go check that. There is some overhead access. I'll check upstairs as well. Maybe one of these places will be the living quarters for scav base. Oh, there's someone. Alright, so nothing up here that would be living quarters. I just hope that dude I'm hearing happens to be friendly. There's nothing down here. Oh, this might be an extract. Boiler room extract, cooperate with a PMC. Alright, so this is a co-op extract. Okay, so if this is scav base, I'm not seeing anything that would be considered a living area. So okay, this is a new building as well. Hopefully that's not aimed at me. I don't think it is, but it is close. Sounds like it's coming from Fortress. Could theoretically be a living area. big old stereo. Hearing yelling out there, but it sounds like scavs, so not anybody I need to worry about. Alright, so nowhere in either of those last two buildings did I see a wrecked car. Which was another one of those things I was looking for. A wrecked car inside a brick building of some flavor. Drain cleaner? Yes. Anybody out there? Come out, wherever you are. No movement. If they're here, they're laying low. You're a scav, right? Please tell me you're a scav. I think you're a scav. I hope you're a scav. Yeah, okay, you guys are scavs. I was a little cautious there for a moment. You got nothing on you. What are you? You're a security pack. Anything good on you? This was a scav as well. I'm thinking this might be the scav base living area. I'm thinking that's what this is. I would have to pull up the wiki if I wanted to be certain, but I know some people play Tarkov with the wiki open on the other screen, but that was always just kind of boring for me. Min-maxing out the absolute perfect loot. Loot this box at exactly this second. Loot this box at this second. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Boring and not fun. Got myself a kitty and a gold chain. Ooh, a whole bunch of something in here. Thor and a Chauvel. Schmittenbender. That's actually a pretty good one. PK6 isn't awful. If I could find a hole for that Schmittenbender. Shovel's worth more than the knife. SA-58 4-rail would be nice once I start building my SA-58. What do I not need? Yeah, maybe this is where I put it. Maybe I like put one there and one over there and one up there. Maybe this is where the arena posters goes in here. Hey, dude, you just standing there, just hanging out? There are a couple of you around here. Oh, that's dude's guards. Okay. I was like, that's a pretty nice gun for a scav. Well, that's because you're not a fucking scav. But that does give me a pretty solid indicator that my theory about the bosses not being immediately violent is true. Because if they were, that boss guard would have turned and shot me in the face. Promptly ventilated my brain all over the wall. Big old flashlight and a Makarov drum. I need adrenaline. Probably use those syringes too. Maybe this would qualify as the living area as well. PEC 2. PSO, SA58, SLI, you're all good. What are you? HP 556, do not need. Oh, okay. I was like, dude, you wish to battle? 16 container size, 2468. Yeah, same. It'd be a lateral move to what I'm running right now, so yeah. Hey guys, just keep running around doing your business. I'm thinking this is scav base. I don't know what that means, but I'll take that. Manyatni? Manyatni, he says. So I found a new extract in the new building. It was a co-op. That looks like a boss guard. So I'm betting Rashala would spawn here and have bosses and have guards. Goons wouldn't. Okay, yeah, that's giving me green flare indicator going that away. So I'm going to check to see if dude here has a flare on him. They did that in 60 rounds of M56A1, not bad. So I left there just in time. So as I was saying, these bodies on streets, one of these bodies in the sniper area would have a flare on it. It would start each match with a flare spawned on it. That's an MP5 mag. But that, again, streets is kind of the babby mission. So this extract is the one I need to go in. So I'm going to go check... I need to remember where the hell my scav extracts are. I play scav so rarely. I don't remember all the extracts offhand. I think I can extract an old gas. Now the green smoke node tells me that this extraction is open for PMCs. I just don't know if I actually can extract here as a scav. Alright, so they changed this layout a little bit. There's no sideways desk there anymore. Nope, PMC only. Okay, so, what else might there be? There are the 2 extracts at the bunkers, which are possibles. And I can check these warehouses while I'm here. See if I can't find that car. Another O-scope. Morphine. I don't know if I needed a morphine or not, but I think I do. I think I needed 2 for what's-her-face. This place is significantly brighter lit than it was a year ago. This place was very, very dark back in the day. That was a that's a guard Saiga. So one of the guards got popped and one of the scavs looted him. That's not a bad find at all. More sugar. Gun. Bank robber rig. Only an 8 slaughter. Not worth my trouble. Not gonna matter to me, but is that gold? Glock 9x19 threaded. I think I might actually need that for the Glock that the dude wants me to build. Threaded barrel so I can put a silencer on it. I think it was a Glock 17. And pretty much everything he wanted to have a silencer on. Wi-Fi camera, eh? Why the hell would I leave behind a free Wi-Fi camera? So I'm not seeing any car in this warehouse, although the layout is changed. This didn't used to be here. And that staircase didn't used to be there. So they came through and they did some tweaks on customs, which is frankly not a surprise. Customs could have used some tweaks. I think it was one of the first maps there was. So it was kind of outdated. Some sort of very conspicuously brightly lit valve here in an otherwise empty room. You have to expose yourself to get up there. I'm guessing that valve has some quest tied to it. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to check this bunker, see if I can extract here. And then I'll continue checking these warehouses around. Light is on, so the extraction is active. It's just I don't recall if this was a scav-friendly way out or not. Flashates, PPOs, garbage, and some garbage. With a side of garbage, M32s. I'm thinking the Comtac 6s are worth more. Nope. If it is for me, it is not. If it is open, it's not open for scavs. What flavor of SMJ? 6.5. Ooh, tempting. Spear, FMJ. That's not terrible. Alright, so there are two more extracts I know of. There's the other bunker, which I don't know if it's a scav. And then there's an extract at the end of the road. At the end of this road right in front of me. And I'm pretty sure that was a scav extract. If neither one of those is open, I might just have to bite the bullet and pull out the frackin' wiki to remind myself of where the hell the scav extracts are. I've only got 10 minutes, so yeah. Please don't be a PMC. Please don't be a PMC. Holy ball tacos, that's a Stratog. What are we looking at? 17, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So it's just better. I mean, my Thor's not bad. Front and back 4s. What's my Thor rocking? Front and back 4s. So give me a grand screaming total of 1 extra space. But maybe. That might work. Emphasis on might. I'd have to dump the cat, and I don't really have the time to be super fancy right now, much as I might want to. Okay. Best of luck there, dude. So the nice thing is the scav sniper up there floating in midair, it means that if there were any PMCs in this area, they would be shooting his silly ass right in the face. So I am probably relatively safe to get down here. I'm thinking that red gate is a scav extract. I think. It is not. Okay, next corner. I think there was another extract maybe up here in this corner for scav. And then I can check the bunker if this one doesn't work. Okay, good. Yeah, I got there eventually. Found myself a scav extract. Okay, so I think I found the scab. I think the oh heck. I think scav base is just the name, the fancy name for the fortress. Oh. I didn't find that car though. Alright, let's see. What do I want to salvage? What do I want to dump? Alkali. Think I might need the big scope. All these cloaks could come in handy. All the meds. Can always use more meds. Gold chain. Green vet. What am I using? Okay, so FMJ 6.8 ammo box. NATO right there. Stormfire. I don't care about those. Morphine. I might need morphine. Cameras. Granados. Do I have a grenade box? I don't know if I ever got myself a grenade box. I think I was using these. Glock bits, Aqua Peps, Survive Ladder, you and you. Oh. That I can get a filter from. Sell. This is the semi-automatic. It's already got a silencer, and it's not in terrible condition. So, Stratog. It's only got level 4 plates. Coverage isn't great. It does have side plates, but it doesn't have the same coverage the AVS does. If I had the room, I'd keep the Stratog, but I don't have the room. This one I'll probably end up getting rid of. No, because I think that's Tagelo plate. So I think there's actually a quest later on where I have to turn that in. So sell all the rest.
Ну что, неплохой день, господа.
All right then. So I think I found a couple of the ones I was looking for. And of course I can go into customs, drop off the gold chains at dorms. And then I can go into the base and put up a poster. Only carrying one on me until I'm sure that's what I need to do. He sent me an attachment without a... Okay. Alright, so... Dorms, drop the 3 chains. Swing by Fortress, drop that off. You know what? I didn't check the ground level of Fortress. That might be where the car is. Might be the underground area. So dorms for the chains. Base for that. Check the basements to see if the car is down there. And then green flare out the train exit. And that'll clear me 3 missions in one go. Well, parts of 3 missions. Secret exfil. This might be the B2 extract, maybe. The extract where you have to flip the switch that I flipped at the end of that last run and then extract under the bunker. That might be this. Garage complex. Either a sort of car service or a workshop right in the garage complex. Garage complex. You know what? Maybe he is talking about the... because that looks to be just about the size of one of those storage boxes. And those are, I guess you could call those garages. And I guess that could be considered a garage complex. Maybe, could be, possibly. It's the right size. If the door is right here. So, yeah, that could be it. I'll poke around and see. Alright, let's get in there. Got a mission to run. Oh, hell, hell, hell. Hell, 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 hell. But first, I am going to put a gun or 2 on the wall. So I got this extra space. I should be able to toss that Saiga up there. Oh, I got the Glock I need. That's the Jackie from... from one of the goons, forget which one. Got a couple different M4s in here. RFB, another M700, a Vector, MP7, MP5, flare gun, a Mutant, RSAS, Mark 16, Beagle, Mew Mew. Okay. MPX, I can actually fit you in here. It's not making a huge amount of difference, but space is space. Let me see, where were my wallets? I know I had multiple wallets. GPs and lab cards. Was I using a docs case as a... I don't think I was using a docs case. Oh, there we are. There's my frickin' wallets. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I was using these standard wallets for rubles. and the WZ for my euros and dollary dues. Alright, let's get the hell in there and get some work done. Ugh. Depending on where I spawn, depends on what I do first. Ugh. Do, 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 do. Come on, come on, come on. All right, where am I touching down? Where am I hitting ground? Okay. So, first things first, I'll check these garages, see if I can't find the one that has the dude's shop in it. And I'll bully a couple scavs just to start out. That was trivially simple. That's the car. This is the room. First damn place I turned. It's supposed to be tools. A special toolbox in here somewhere. Don't know if I need the normal bulb, but okay, this is the... Oh, there's a... Okay. Let me see. No passion for ergonomics. Locate and obtain the customized tool set at the garage complex on customs. That is this room right there. That's the room. Customized tool set is what I'm looking for. I mean, if it's a fracking tool set, it can't be tiny. Not graceful. Miles away from graceful. But they're dead. Alright, so somewhere in here there's got to be a toolkit, right? There's a xenomorph there. That's a metal can. In the car. Maybe. Maybe it just doesn't spawn every time? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it's gotta be. Maybe it just doesn't spawn every time. Because it's not up here, it's not on these shelves, it's not back there. That locker doesn't open. I'm not seeing it lying on the ground anywhere. All I saw was that poster. And that poster ain't exactly a toolkit. There. It just spawned in. That wasn't there a minute ago. Of course, neither was that WD-40 on the ground. Okay, so world-placed loot is just spawning in. That's good to know. Now let's go check these two idiots, see if they have anything nice on them. They're just scavvy boys, so I'm betting not. Yeah, I mean, that might have spawned in as I was looking at it. Or I'm just tracking blind and it was there the entire time. But that xenomorph and that WD-40 also appeared. VPO, do not need. Alright, so, next step, dorms. Pondering the fastest way to get from here to dorms. Side road. So cut through here, because I should be relatively safe. If there were any more scavs, they would have come to investigate the gunfire. So this neck of the woods is probably relatively peaceful. He says as he turns the corner to all of the bosses spawned in a single location. There once upon a time was a key that would spawn right there. Alright, I need to get to third floor dorms. Drop 3 gold chains. In the microwave in the little break room there. Don't need the H matches. That's gunfire far enough away not to be an immediate concern. What are you? 50 AE FMJs? Do I really need deagle bullets? Muzzle brake for a 1911. Nah, I don't really need you either right now. Vulcan 3.5, I can use that. Nobody's come through there. That's an interesting little shadow. Interesting. Almost like the shadows you'd see cast after a nuke went off. Let's see. Boat is here, but I don't want to use that extract. I want to use the green flare. Well, it might not even be open to me given where I started. This is all new. Oh, wait, I've seen another map that has another task that has this on it. This picture. So yeah, I've seen this. I didn't recognize it. The bloody hell. 45 rounder for one of the 5.56 AKs. Big ass magazine. Alright, to dorms! Hit the little camp on the way there. And then, assuming the entrances haven't changed, I'll take the second floor, back door. Haven't heard any gunfire over here yet. They added a lot of new bodies. This dude didn't used to be here. I need a PP-19. Now, the third floor exterior access on the right side would be faster, but it's also significantly more exposed. This one's probably still sealed because of marked room. Yes. Let's see. No sniper there today. Not hearing any movement. Vichas, PP1901 Vichas suppressor. I need that for that one right there. That's another one of those parts I need for that build, that new mechanic quest. I need that Vichas. No gunfire at all. There was a little bit right in the beginning, but since then it's been completely quiet. After those two scavvy boys I brutally gunned down, spending way too much ammo on them. Gotta do this 3 times. Oof. But once this is done, I've only got the chumming on woods, and then I'm good to go. Come on, anytime now. Give me the option. There we go. I think I'm hearing footsteps. Distant, but I think I just heard someone hit a shrub. Or it might just be the, paranoid schizophrenia. Good old-fashioned hallucinations. Beautiful. Alright, so adjust my ammo back in the box. Don't want to lose all this. I did hear someone. Multiple someones. Someone's inside. Scav was on ground level and could see me, but I couldn't see him. Muzzle brake compensator. Cannot add Vityas. The modified weapon will take more space than is currently available. Okay. So there we go. That's what I was after. Okay, now next step, fortress. Through whoever's currently in here with me. That was either a scav or a far too brave PMC. Whoever it was, they're not particularly schmat. Judging by the gear, I'm gonna say scav. Come on. There are at least two of you, one outside, one inside. Two inside. Got at least one of them right there. If the other one's alive, he ain't moving. Both scavs, I think. This is a suspiciously well-equipped scav, and I need that vest. 76239 I don't need. At least one more. That was just one. Where's the second? Could have swore two came around that corner, but I guess not. Not a great time for me to do this. Truly not the smartest thing I could do with my time, but... Dorm 308. I'm pretty sure I don't need a Dorm 308 key. 34, 32. Let me check. Which door is 308? Well, M856. I'll unpack. I'll take the ammo, leave the mags. My Gen 3s are better than the Stanags anyways. So there's one more somewhere in this building with me. At least. But the scavs aren't doing a lot of moving, which is surprising for scavs. Sneaky as the dickens. I have ears on. I didn't hear him coming up the stairs. That's a little suspicious. Not gonna lie. Well, maybe he was just being super duper sneaky. Little AK. I'm not going to spend a ton of time here. I don't remember if 308 is a good door or not. But I've got the key. Might as well use it. And then I'll know if it's a worthwhile key to have. It's a key with nothing at all inside the room. Okay. It's one of those completely useless storm keys. Whatever. Alright, I gotta get moving. I can't sit around here twiddling my thumbs all damn day. Now I'm probably going to want to head into the area by the fortress through Pocket Watch. Because I didn't bring my customs or my factory gate key. So this is probably the closest entrance into that area, unless I want to go all the way down and circle back. Or barbed wire. I'll take barbed wire. It's closer, and I've got the heals. Oh, I forgot completely about this entrance. Screw it, this'll do. This'll let me come up on Fortress from the side. They changed this area around too. Little bits and pieces altered all over the place. I need take some food, take some drink. What the hell is going on? Oh, you damnable fucking thing. My frickin' overlay for my graphics card just opened up and left me completely unable to do anything for a little while. That's why I leave that fucking thing closed. I don't know where you're shooting at me from. I don't even know if you're shooting at me. Just saw a scav crossing in the open. There is at least one guy in here. At least. And he's throwing grenades. I did not bring any grenades of my own. Okay. Was that ambient noise or a dude running on metal? Scav. Shit, second floor. Okay, so yes. 30 fracking seconds. This is where I need to put it, but I don't have the time right now. Boss. Yep, that was Rashala and his boys. Oh, but that did confirm I saw the place. So, oh, that is where I need to put those posters. Okay, so I've got that narrowed down at least. I got the, I lost the tools, but I know where they are now. Yep, shot me top of the head. My little helmet didn't do a damn thing. Alright, so I know where the tools are. I got the gold chains from, what'd you get me with? BT545. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, so. Let's see. Yeah, that was Rashala and his boys. Oof. Blue jackets, white armbands. Yep. Now let's see here. I got this thing, 6 plates front and back. So that's not bad at all. Standard little ULAC, ain't nothing special. Yeah, I think I pulled the plates out of this thing. It's all scopes. Exfil's got night vision on it. Alright, let's see what flavor of kit I can put together. What do I got mags for? SA-58s. X-Files G30s for my Vector. Let me see if I can. What was that quest you needed? Was it adrenaline or was it something else I needed to give her? 2 adrenalines, yeah. Oh, that's right. Adrenalines are red. I'm picking up morphine. Okay, so first off, well, I got no things to fix, so Alright, I need myself a backpack. And a gun would probably come in handy. Don't need to take the markers with me, because I can't use them in there anyways. Got nothing to mark. Alright, so let's see what I can see. I'll probably start up the generators and get some work done. Now, I got plenty of stuff on the wall. I'll probably take my vector in. It's been a while since I did some good old-fashioned vectorization. Heating's done, illumination is done, lavatory. I should have at least one I can do here. Nope, they're both good. Could cobble together a couple IFACs. Newt unit, what you got for me? Booze, possibility. But I don't got anything to turn that into yet, so I'm not going to do that one. Gunpowder and coffee beans gives you Majeka. Make some kvass. Why not? Those are both relatively empty anyways. What is this? I'm going to need to figure out what the heck that add-on for the rust space is. And workbench. Level 3, level 4, level 3. Last, best it can get. Let's see if I can get anything exciting here. Bunch of arena boxes. I've not played arena, so I don't have any of those. 200 rounds of FMJ. 8 wires. I need the 8 wires, but let's see if there's anything else first. Tank bat. 180 rounds of 9mm CCI. .338 Lapua, 3 TKP APM, 50 rounds SPP, grenades. What are you? 5.7 by 28. Capacitors to make 5.7 rounds. It's a little strange. Flashbang rounds, 150. Okay, so that's what I want to start getting. I need a file set. And then I can start making 45 ACP APs. I need nails, green and reds. And then I'll have to buy a bunch of laser matches. 9mm AP I need blues for. So I'll probably just start bringing back gunpowders as I find them. These are 1270 makeshift 50 BMG slugs. It's kind of silly. Got some 5.56 Mark III 18. Oh, sauced. And then PP. PS can turn into PP with the right powder. Grenades can turn into green. Yeah. Alright. else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Intel Center is upgrading. Bitcoin form. Yes, the Bitcoin form. Don't got what I need. You're getting there. You're getting close. I need a chicken. Bunch of those damn things. Haven't seen one of those yet. Hall of Fame. Got a bunch of dog tags. Got a bunch of small trophies. Now, weapon rack. Let's see. Probably go with the Vector because it looks like it's pretty much ready to go. And I should have mags for it and should have ammo for it. Laser light, good sight, foregrip is decent. Alright, that'll work. Don't need to be super fancy. These are 9 mils. 33s, yeah, they're all 9 mil. So 3 mags will need to be enough. $11,000, that's more than enough for the truck. Alright, now let me see what kind of 45 I've got. I've got some FMJ. I don't think I have any other. Got some 9x19s. 9x19s. No 45 in there. Got a ton of 45 laser match. I'm going to take 150 rounds of spares. Only 3 mags, but I'll burn through those mags super fast. So, spares will definitely come in handy. And last but not least, I need myself a backpack. Got a mechanism, but it's fully loaded. All right, Raggedy Man, what you got for me? $32, $30, T20, that'll do. Alright, so medical situation is sorted, meds are good, ammo is good. Probably want to grab a couple grenades. It ain't a fancy kit, but those plates are pretty decent. M67s. Nope, nope, nope. M67s, I think I need those for crafting again, so I'll take a couple Vogs. Okay, that should just about do it. back at it. Time is kind of off. Shala and his boys. That's twice in a row because they were there on the scav run I did too. There's Shala and his. Oh, I forgot to grab a damn. Poster. Balls. Okay. Well, that changes my target a little bit. So I forgot to grab that damn poster. So I don't need to go into. Don't need to go into Fortress this time around. I could swing by the garages, grab that toolkit. Take the flare extract. I can still do that one. That's still 2 objectives. That's still 2 tasks done. And maybe do some looting around. Depending on where I come in, I can either hit the warehouses or crack house. Depending on which side I come in at. No reason to go back up by dorms. Never really had a lot of fun in dorms. It's just one of those places I go when there are missions. Full auto or single. Transit to reserve. I am... Okay, I know where I'm at. I want to get up inside that building right next to Green. And get inside Green's screen quickly. Because this place is going to be... this place is one of the ones that gets potentially very busy very quickly. I might be listening to some significant quantity of gunfire very shortly. I've noticed they've drastically changed the audio on more than one occasion. I've had scavs sneak right up on me. Anything fancy in here today? 3 gold lions sitting right back here in the corner. Negative. M3X11 do not need. GFM lock do not need. Do not need. What are you? BT. 100 round box, 120. If memory serves, BT is actually one of the better 545. So if I ever need to switch back over, having the good stuff on standby will be a good thing. AK-74M. 100 rounds of BT, not a bad find. So I have a backup just in case things go sideways. And I burned through all my 45. It's nothing super exciting at the moment. That was aimed at me. Sniper across the way. Okay. Alright, so that lets me know there's a sniper here. Warehouse across from me. And he's aware of my presence as well. I think he's down. I think that first burst got him. Full-ish, 25 to 30 rounds. Bunch of elites. I think I needed an elite. I don't know if I needed a red. Pox RAM and machine parts. Or pliers. Definitely take another damn grizzly. So I'm thinking I might actually find enough good stuff between here and Old Gas that I can take the flare extract right there. Or I could go all the way to the other side of the damn map and grab that toolkit out of that trailer and then extract there. That is an option. That's a hell of a long walk, though. And if I'm gonna, I need to make up my mind relatively quickly which direction I want to go. Because I could go back up along the back, past dorms, all the way into the garages and grab that toolkit. Or I could go through Fortress, all the way down the inside route. The back route by dorms would be slower, but safer. The route right through the center is significantly higher risk, but potentially significantly higher reward. Chlorine tabs. Oh, come on, you damnable thing. That's a bear, I do believe. Only question is he alone? The answer to that question is no, he's not alone. Was it a 2-man? Or was it a 7-man? Someone else is here. Just in case I need someplace to hide in a hurry. AKM 7.62s. PS. Berkut. I need a Berkut. Can I fit a Berkut in here? That's the next question. I can. Beautiful. But that does pretty much take up all my damn space. So, Iskra can go. Gasan can go. If I'm lucky, this dude will have a bigger pack for me. He's got a Ventura's. It's not in terrible condition. No pack at all. I don't know if the Razor is better than my better than the XLs. Alright, so that pretty much maxes out my carry capacity. So I could head straight for that green flare extraction. I'm thinking that's what I'll do. I am admittedly a little rusty, so I probably want to get out with what I can get out with and not push my luck too hard. I need both of those. What can go? You. You. PCB, I don't know if I need the PCB. JSP can go too. Alright. Hopefully the ramp is still here. They didn't remove that. They did not. Okay. I'll go check the good shelf and then get the hell out. WD-40, a lighter. CX4? What the hell are you? 9x19 for the M9. 30 rounder for the M9. That's new. Check the grace. And then get the hell out of Dodge while the getting out is good. So yeah, up through, up behind the old gas, and then out. Oh, heck. Is the AK-12 better than the AK-74M? I don't use the AK, so I don't know. I think it is. It's got burst fire, so... Unload. I don't think you'll fit in this, so dump you, grab that. NT4 is for 5.56s. PS. I think PS is decent. I don't think it's high end, but I think it's good mid-range stuff. It's penetrator, bullet with a steel core, so. I got PS for 7.62 and 5.45. Now what are you? You're more PS. Okay, so. Have a backup mag just in case something goes sideways. I can switch over to the AK-12. Now, did I grab any attachments for it? That might... No. Okay. I think the AK-12 is more accurate than the 74. 7.62 blue PT2s in it. I think I need that for one of my builds. One to 6. This is a good one. Alright, so Slickers goes. Poxaram goes. The Razor. I don't think I need a horse, to be honest. Alright. Well, sounds like there's some flavor of excitement kicking off. But that don't involve me none. No signs of life. Oh, 11-inch barrel augmenting and a silencer of some flavor. Alright, got myself a barrel stash. And then I'll check the magic tree and get the bloody hell out. 6B47, I need one of those for a mission. a 7.62 suppressor, don't need it. 6 rounds of PS, negative. MP7 laying in the mud. And another barrel chest. Salewa P gauge. Now I just need to remember how to use the flares. So I know I'm as safe as far as dead guy. But I don't know if down here counts for the extraction. Nope. It didn't give me the indicator. So I must have walked past dead guy. I think 8. I do it that way. And then I need to see when I'm in the flare area. And hope. I don't know. There we go. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, this is a risky as hell extract. You're exposed to Fortress the entire time. This is a risky extract. If the goons were up, Bird Eye would have probably tagged me before I could get out. More than likely. Yeah, 1 sniper, 2 bears, and a scav. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Well, I'm not as rusty as I was worried I'd be. The boss guard still destroyed me in about 2 seconds. But 3 raids, 2 successful extractions, even if one of them was a scav. Oh, that is not terrible for the first round in a year. I can certainly not consider that a bad hike. So now I got a lot of cleaning up to do. These can both go away. Took a little bit of fire to my level 6 plates. Not enough to matter. Red tags should be bare. Grizzly. I was using Sanitar for my Grizzlies. Yes. Do I need to patch up? No, I'm shiny. 6B47, you're going to get placed at interchange. 300, don't need another on myself. Medical box is full. Party sand. What am I using you for? Gun parts and grenades, it looks like. Drop a couple meds in there as well. So I got another one of those voodoos. Bunch of ammo. Booze. P-gauge. Pliers. Wires. Chlorine. Gunpowder. Water can go away. Now that AK I'm probably going to put on the wall. And my commie ammo. Which one to use my commie ammo? Not you, you're just kind of everything, aren't you? So you're probably commie ammo. Yep. 3 Granados, 150 rounds spare, 3 Vogs, good. Alright, so not a bunch to sell. I'm going to hold on to that AK-12 though, that'll go on the wall. I think the AK-12 is actually one of the better 5.45s, but I'll have to look into that. I just don't use the commie guns, so I don't remember offhand. So let's see here. I might actually be able to get big fella in there as well. Okay. Okay, I need bolt action kills, so there we are. I just need a decent scope mount for that R700 and that'll work. Okay. Alright then. Lavatory craft is done. What was I holding on to duffel? I know I was holding on to duffel bags. And I think it was a lavatory craft. I stitched them up into something, but I don't recall what. Maybe it was a barter. I'm thinking it was a barter. Belka and Strelka, 5 RGDs. trust me. I'd never send an untrained soldier into harm's way. I don't believe you in the slightest. Agent of the BDR drivers driving around Tarkov. Now the question is this mutually exclusive with the other one? Because Mechanic wanted me to talk to the dude. Okay, yeah, they're mutually exclusive. Mortar strike signaling device? What? What? He just gives me a shit ton of grenades. Oh, wrong one. He just gives me a bunch of ammo. Mortar strike signaling device, huh? Well, ain't that interesting? Everybody should have a mortar strike signaling device. Maybe even two. Now, let me see. I wonder if... Now I know this thing will take a silencer. I just don't know if I have one. And the Berkut. What do I need this for? It's a war tech. It's one of the things I can give, dude. I don't need to do a lot with this. I just need a scope mount and a scope for it. M700 and a TAC 30. No, it's a 1x4. Leupold 6.5 to 20. Does that mean I can't buy it though? To 24, that'll work. I don't need to be any more advanced than that. Okay, now with that, Bronze Lion, he wants 2 Bronze Lions. I have them. I could finish this one right now. Need one more scav kill. And I'd need to do a run on ground zero real quick to get that, but unfortunately I'm out of time this evening. So I got 2 of these Schmidt and Benders. If I could toss one of those on my M700. Alright, so let's try. We tried the standard 30mm. Let's try the M700 SR. No, I don't care about you. 34 mil. And, okay, so that'll work with the Schmidt and Bender I got. So I got 2 of those. Let's see what other rings. M700 didn't work. So any rail, I'm thinking, will work just fine. I'm thinking I need the 34s, though. 34 millimeter for the Schmidt, yeah. So, 34 millimeter, filter by item. Where can I get you? Jaeger, 9K. Easy. And then that. Mechanic, 22. Easy as well. I didn't... Fuck's sake. Okay. That's not the one I was after, but alright. M700. And the 34 AX. Mechanic 1 point. Oh, that's even cheaper. You're not. You fucking. I am searching for the wrong damn. My own damn fault. Okay. There. That's what I did wrong. Yeah. That was all on me. I was searching for items linked to thing, not searching for thing. So I got the rings. I got the glass. Now I need the base, and I'm pretty sure I bought the base. No, instead of buying the base, I think I bought the fucking rings. So I have 2 sets of rings now, because dumb. Okay, so as long as I get the... It should attach to any standard top plate, so... Shouldn't need to get fancy, just the SR. And the SR will take the 34s I've got, so... PCP FMJ. Now those aren't terrible, and since I'm just using this to counter sniper scavs, I don't need it to be amazing ammunition. That's 7.62. That's mixed bag. All kinds of stuff. I'll need to get my hands on another ammo box here before too long. Let's sort things out. This is 338. M80, M62, FMJ for the 338, M61. Alright, so what do we got? We got damage 80, penetration 43, M61. Damage 75, penetration 55. So these look like the cheaper rounds. So I'll take some of them. Meds are good. Ammo's good. Guns are good. What flavor of suppressor can I give you? I have to pull that thread off. Thread protector. So just the DT Omega and then the Omega 45. I don't need to really worry about silencing my Vector right now. Or my M700, to be honest. Good, 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 good. Not a fancy kit, like I said, but not a bad one either. Now with those... Do I need to sell him the Vortex, or do I need to turn him in? That's the question. Find Blackrock chest rigs. I'm looking for the Vortex. I got one of those now. That's the helmet I just pulled out of the last run. Any backpack or tactical rig. LBTs. Handover. Found and raid Vortex. I could finish this one right now. Unknown. Yeah, I'll get it done. Bottom of my heart, I'll make the delivery. Such jewelry is always a pleasure to have. I think the guy will like it. Hey, do you remember the guy who had some business with Charlotte, the one we gave the goodies last time? Yeah, so it looks like he's got a taste of the luxury lifestyle now. He wants some antique vases and antique teapots. Why the hell would he possibly need so many antique teapots? Deal is a deal. He pays well for it. Everything has to be fresh and untouched. Raven figures I've got. Teapots I've got some of. Antique vases. Ravens are done. Okay, so let's see here. Ugh. That's going to take a long damn time. All of these ones are. Okay. Cordura polyamide fabric. I might have 2 Corduras. I do not. Yo, you doing good? You'll never believe what I'm getting into right now. I have a job for you. Alright, jokes aside, the Rashala guy wants to jump headfirst into a new business. And believe me, I don't want this fucker in there. I found out the punk's planning a meeting with one of my partners with ties to the big land. Thing is, we know the meeting spot, but we don't know when they're going to sort their shit out. So I hired a trustworthy sniper to crash the meeting when it happens. Except that now he's in this position out there all the fucking time, can't even go down to take a piss. What's more, the stash I set up for him at the lookout spot was found by the scavs, and they looted everything clean. You think you can drop off the rest of the gear? It's at the plant with 3 large pipes in the middle of the industrial zone. It's got some metal scaffolding or something around it. Hide it all over that scaffolding, alright? Shit, man, a fucking course will pay you for it. Work hard and you'll learn here hard. DVL tin customs, DVL tin magazine, L-can Spectre, and any pack of any 7.62 ammo. A pack of ammo, okay. Oh, hey, look, the DVL 10 he wants me to send in. And Vulcan 5, that thing's borderline fracking useless, but... Well, it'll eat a bullet. So, I'll need to get the stuff he needs. Alright, folks, so that's about gonna do it for tonight. The first Tarkov run in over a year, actually. So that'll just about do it. I'll be intersprinkling Tarkov with my other streams I do. But it's not going to be scheduled to any particular day, any particular regularity. It'll be just if I feel like doing Tarkov from time to time, I'll do Tarkov from time to time. This week's going to be kind of up in the air. After their latest bound of tomfuckery, I'm not going to be streaming on Twitch. I'm basically done with Twitch. Twitch can go fuck itself with a rake. So I'll be streaming on YouTube. I do plan on getting a Kick account set up in the near future, and I'll start streaming over there on Wednesdays as well. But for now, it's going to be YouTube. It'll be probably either Dark Tide or Starship Troopers on YouTube on Wednesdays, and that's going to be about all I do over there. Stuff that doesn't really have a storyline. Maybe the occasional Tarkov stream on YouTube, but we'll have to wait and see. But one way or another, that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining me on this lovely, lovely Monday evening. And I'll see you in the next one.